ESPN and Dazn are reaching out to Canelo to try to secure his upcoming fights on their particular outlets since HBO Boxing has now closed its doors. Stay tuned. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing if you want to become part of the gang. Notification gang. Please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now shout out to the LA Times, Lance Pugmire on his verified Twitter. This is where I got the information. He spoke with Golden Boy's president Eric Gomez, and this is what he tweeted out. Eric Gomez also confirms that he's been contacted by Eddie Hearn and Todd DeBuff, who is the stepson of Bob Arum, who works for Top Rank, to express initial interest in bringing Canelo Alvarez to Dazn USA and ESPN respectfully. So bottom line is this: in case you live under a rock, you will know, if you're a real boxing fan, you should know this probably by now, but HBO Boxing is closing its doors to the boxing. They're going to focus on their original programming, the comedy specials, documentaries, and bringing movies that leave the theater and whatnot to their network. They're not worried about boxing. You know, HBO Boxing has pretty much fell off, where, you know, a lot of the great fighters left, so they weren't getting the great fights. So now they're not worried about it. I seen Peter Nielsen said something to the effect of the dwindling numbers and fights had nothing to do with their decision. Bullshit. You know, this is a business. I mean, what would cause that? So HBO has been doing boxing for 40 plus years, since the 70s or whatnot, and they just decided to close conveniently when their programming is getting horrible and everyone notices they're only doing one HBO 24/7, no face-offs. You know, Superfly's doing all-time low numbers. A controversial fight like Canelo Alvarez, Golovkin is doing less in the sequel, the second fight, the rematch, less live gate, and then less viewership than the first fight. I mean, we know what it is. But anyway, bottom line is Canelo's a free agent, so is Golovkin. They got to find a home because HBO is not going to be their home for 2019 and beyond. Canelo's the biggest star in boxing outside of Mayweather when he's peeking his head back in. And, you know, he has to find a home, someone who's going to, like, U.S. distribution, right? Be it Dazn streaming app. Eddie Hearn's reaching out. He wants to land him. I think he's going to have to pay a lot of money because Canelo would then be the face of Dazn. You know, him and Anthony Joshua, I would assume. I don't know how Joshua works because he's kind of a UK fighter. So I don't know if Joshua, all of his fights are going to be on Dazn or Sky Sports pay-per-view. You know, I don't know exactly how he's going to do that. But those would be the two biggest stars on Dazn. And they need it. You know, they need that star power. ESPN has worked out deals with Frank Warren. They have like a 7-year contract, I believe, with Top Rank. You know, so they're going to be putting on boxing. So it'll be interesting to see where Canelo goes. I'm sure Showtime would want Canelo back on the network. He fought other guys. I think that Angulo fight, Erislandy Lara, around those times, he was fighting on Showtime. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next with Canelo. I will keep you guys dialed in with any news that comes out. But Canelo is a desired man. He's star power. He just beat Golovkin. He has most belts in the middleweight division, so you know they're gonna have to cash out for the superstar, and everyone's gonna want to get Canelo on their network for ratings, you know, to help promote and, you know, to help what they're doing. So we'll see where Canelo goes. You know, Golden Boy could, you know, start their own streaming app. We don't know. You know, boxing's in a crazy space right now. You got streaming apps, you got ESPN, ESPN Plus. You got Al Heyman did a deal with Fox, and he did a deal, announced a deal officially with Showtime. You know, a lot of options. You know, fucking Golden Boy might do a deal with YouTube, and, you know, Logan Paul, and, you know, who knows? You got YouTubers fighting, KSI and Logan Paul. Boxing's in a new an uncertain but fun space, you know, even with HBO departing. Let me know where you guys think Canelo will go. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.